The pride of Auckland, New Zealand. Here is Daniel Preston Hooker, one of the more popular fighters on this roster, top to bottom, and it's easy to see why. He's a fighter's fighter, as tough a fighter pound for pound in terms of the durability and willingness to take punishment as we have on this roster. As far as his skill set is concerned, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, layered striker. But for me, I will always come back to the fight night intensity, the toughness, the focus, the ability to fight through pain and adversity. I cannot relate to this man's toughness, and you got to think that he might have to lean on that tonight in what is a very difficult stylistic matchup.
This fight is yours. They got nothing on you. Let's do it.
All right, here's the Armenian Arman Tsarukyan, a lightweight that many believe will one day be wearing UFC gold around his waist. The winning streak is in tow, and the strength of schedule has just been fantastic, really dating to the Islam Makhachev fight back in 2019. At times, perhaps Tsarukyan has been a victim of expectation, but largely he has lived up to what was some appreciable hype when he signed with the UFC back in 2019. He has inched his way towards contention. He's a guy that some have called the boogeyman of lightweight division, a guy that a lot of people don't want to fight. Eventually, you gotta fight him. We'll see if he can rise to the occasion here tonight.
Our tail of the tape now for this lightweight championship fight. All right, now to get us started, we go inside the octagon where we find Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Lightweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Daniel the Hangman Hooker. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC Lightweight Champion of the world, Arman Tsarukyan.
Referee Herb Dean will handle the action in the octagon.
All right, so here's the two-division contender, Dan Hooker, now back in the lightweight division where he has realized a whole lot of success. This man has headlined for the UFC before. He has been in some absolute wars. Tonight, though, not looking to end up in the hospital. He wants to be more of a technician on the feet. He has worked very hard with Eugene Behrman and all of his training partners at City Kickboxing. They want a clean technical effort here tonight, and candidly, they believe they have the right opponent to produce that result. Just missed with the left there.
Beautiful jab there by the champ. Oh, nice jab.
How clean is that jab by Hooker? Fast pace here in the early going. And he's looking for that left hand, just missed. Hook to the head by Hooker.
And both fighters exchange in the pocket.
Oh, huge kick. Effective punch from the clinch there by Hooker.
So he needs to mix it up. He needs to start kicking more. Oh! He's got to start throwing now.
Well, that
was there earlier, not there on that attempt.
Quick jab lands.
Just over. Oh, great technique on the overhand. Now he's
That's one of those shots, but if you take one of them, if you can deny that one landed right on the spot.
Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by Hooker. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Hooker getting work from the top here. He's got to do a better job to cover up. All right, so he's got him in the north-south position now, DC. If you're the top fighter in this situation, what are you trying to do offensively?
I'm trying to force some sort of action from my opponent. You want him to turn to his knees to either give you the guillotine choke or allow you to try to chase the back. It's a tough position to control in, but there are options for finishes and are options for positional advancements if you're patient.
Change of the position.
Final seconds of the round. 5 minutes in the books. All right, mercifully, that is it for the round, and Hooker's bleeding from the forehead there a little bit. It doesn't appear to be too bad. The focus for the cut man, though, to make sure that he can stop the bleeding and not allow the blood to get into the eyes. All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. We had a knockdown there, but not a knockout.
No, it wasn't a knockout, but you can't take those shots. That big punch landed, and it sat him down. If he gets hit with another one of those, it might be good night, Irene.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there.
Controlling the fight behind that jab.
Tries to mix in a takedown here. All right, so the commitment to the takedown pays off. After several failed attempts, he finally gets his first takedown. Now let's see what he can do with it. Postures up now. Oh, and delivers. Huge punch to the head there. Another ground and pound strike lands. Nice job staying offensive there as he lands a shot from the bottom. Well, that swelling, folks, is not from sodium. That is from a serious ground and pound attack from his opponent. Lands with the ground and pound. Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here.
Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. He talked to us a lot about pace and pressure, and he has certainly kept up his end of the bargain.
I mean, the cardio is fantastic tonight.
Trying to get the head kick home, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize him so high, and now he's got him hurt bad.
2 minutes to go. All right, well, he rocked him pretty good, but didn't sort of smell blood in the water, and now his opponent's back in.
I mean, blood's in the water. You got to go get it. You got to go find the finish. You cannot let him off the hook like that, because now he will be motivated to try to go and hurt you as you hurt him.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Under a minute now to go in the round. Oh, almost like you saw the skin swell right away after he landed that strike.
So that trainer's going to have to bring in the end swell to try to deal with the swelling, because this guy is getting pieced up. You can't take all those unanswered strikes. They don't have to be that damaging.
Yeah.
You just got to move. Big right hook there by the champ. This is where he wants to be.
Oh, these ground strikes are just brutal. 10 minutes in the can.
All right, take a seat, man. That was awesome. You really hurt him at the end of that round now. He is not going to recover, okay? I want you to go out there this round, and I want you to get up.
All right, well, 1 minute of end swell can only do so much. Let us look back at some of the damaging strikes in that previous round.
It doesn't seem like it's going to do much. And if it does, he can't take any more of these shots. He was too stationary. He took everything square on the target. He's got to move his head, and he's got to be proactive instead of reactive in terms of his defenses.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round 3 of a possible 5. Straight punch is good. Oh, he lands another strike to the body here, really starting to connect on a lot of strikes to the midsection here in the latter stages of this fight. Effective jab there by Hooker. Well, the most significant stat in this fight has been body strikes, and at times in the past, maybe you could say he's been a headhunter, but tonight he has worked the body to great effect, and those are really starting to take their toll.
He's got to try to finish here.
Goes down again!
Massive shot land. It's over, John. Nice one. Oh, he jumped guillotine right away.
Oh, he might be in trouble here. Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3. While the ground and pound is there once again, strong work here by Hooker. Working off of his back here, looks like he may try to hip escape. Hooker's looking to pass out of the half guard here and get that side control, but he is denied by the opposition. All right, so there it is again. He's been very efficient with his ground and pound striking game tonight.
And now they're starting to pile. He's starting to pile them together. Punch after punch is starting to land from the top position. All these actions, though, these big actions got to wear on the gas tank of both guys.
Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job. Yet again, rinse and repeat, targeting that swelling, and you gotta think this is gonna start to affect his performance now.
Yeah, it's at a point now, John, where he's gonna start to get desperate. He's gonna start to make some mistakes because this swelling is not just minor anymore. We're starting to get into the major territory.
Tsarukyan is back in full mount. Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. All right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back. All right, looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it. That was a slick transition.
All right, working inside the closed guard now. Fighter trying to pass here, ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
Wow, what a round it was. There's the horn, 2 knockdowns. Certainly a 10-8 is plausible. We'll see if his opponent can make some adjustments here. It's going to be tough.
J.A., I thought it was over.
Yeah.
I thought it was over. I was yelling, it's over, it's over. After the first knockdown, dude gets up and gets knocked down again. He understands now he has a very tough competitor in front of him, but he needs to stay patient, go find another big shot. But one perfect shot shuts the lights off. It's only going to take one of those to finish the fight.
You ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at the 4th round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds.
All right, here we go. The tension is palpable. Fourth round is underway. You've got a thing or two to say about these championship rounds.
The fourth,
Right to the target. Let's see if his opponent can survive.
I cannot believe he is still standing after taking that punch.
Game of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was a good night if that landed.
Well, you got to think he might be trying to set up that overhand again. He's found a home for it all night long. Let's see if that holds true.
Another one. He's hurt. He's hurt bad.
Just out of range with the big right hand. Well, I'm not sure if I should knock his fight IQ, but it seems like he's sort of playing around here. It feels like the finish is there for the taking.
Yeah, the finish is there. And he needs to take his time to try and find it. Don't rush. Be patient. And in that patience, you'll find a punch or kick that will put your opponent out.
Back and forth we go. Connection by him there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
It's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school.
All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Hooker's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent. Tsarukyan is able to transition back to side control now.
Inside control, you got a ton of options. He goes knees on belly.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Tsarukyan.
That was nice.
Nice positional control here. Oh, that cut is getting worse with every passing ground strike as he lands again. Fourth round here, less than a minute to go.
Oh, he got to the spot. Nice shot there by the champ.
Tsarukyan's back in full mount. Elbow. 10 seconds to go in the round. Minutes in the can, 5 to go. All right, so what a round it was for him. Multiple knockdowns. When we sat down with him on Thursday, he said, when I touch guys in this division, they go down, and he proved prophetic. That's exactly what happened in the previous
The
round.
guy has lightning in his hands. Every time he is landing, he is putting his opponent on his butt over and over, knocking him down. He has not found the finish, but he needs to stay patient, find the perfect shot, hit him with that kill shot. You get that kill shot off, there will be no more getting up.
Ready to fight? Ready.
So here it is, folks, 5th and final round. Oh, that's it!
Oh, my goodness!
That has got to feel good!
Holy smokes!
Here's Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 7 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Arman Tsarukyan.
Well,
for my money, this is the deepest, toughest UFC division, and the road to lightweight glory still goes through that man's backyard. Congratulations to the champion once again.
And he's got a massive fence around that backyard, not letting anybody in. He's not trying to share this title reign. He wants to be the UFC champion for a long time, and with performances like this, it's hard to argue that anything is going to change.